Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nathan Evershed, and I'm running for Salt Lake County District Attorney. This response here today has been overwhelming. I appreciate everyone that's here. Greg, thanks for your words. I appreciate your support. You know, Greg was a former Democratic challenger for District Attorney. I'm running as a Republican, so this is a bipartisan support here too. That's great. Thank you, Amy. Jumping into politics at this time in one's life is just a little bit scary, but it's nice to meet people that are willing to help, and Amy's been that. And also, thank you, Ian. Thank you to yourself, to the Fraternal Order of Police, for your endorsement here today. I especially want to thank my friends and family that are here. I also want to thank especially my lovely wife of 16 years that has agreed to enter this journey with me, with our 4 boys here. We're quite excited for this, and I couldn't do this without you. I love you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today in front of one of the great symbols of our American values, a courthouse, a symbol of law and order, a symbol of fairness and justice. It is here inside this courthouse and others that I have learned important lessons, and I have gained great experience. You see, for over the past 10 years, it has been my opportunity and privilege to serve the public as a prosecuting attorney inside the Salt Lake County District Attorney's Office. I have prosecuted everything from traffic tickets to homicides, from gang cases to special victim cases, and in doing so, learning important lessons along the way. For example, a few years ago, I was assigned to a new case. It's an event that happened not too far from here, actually. A madman, an evil madman, entered a home with a gun. And inside that home, he shot and gunned down 4 people, 4 innocent, defenseless people, 4 people he didn't even know. 3 of those 4 people died. 3 of those 4 victims were women. They left behind, those dead victims left behind family members that loved them. They left behind children and friends and parents and siblings. That case was as senseless as it was daunting. But in a civilized society like we have, justice is real, and justice has its demands. And that evil madman met justice and was held accountable here in this courthouse. It is here that he pled guilty as charged to the crimes before him, including 3 counts of aggravated murder. It is here that the judge sentenced him to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Now, a result like that does not happen if we work alone. It takes various groups inside the criminal justice system to work together. It took law enforcement to go out and investigate those heinous deeds and to arrest that madman. It took citizens coming forward to talk with the police and give them the information that they knew. It took witnesses to come here and testify, even at the risk of their own safety, and tell the court what happened. It took victim counselors to help those many loved ones of those 4 victims. And it took experienced prosecutors to see that case through. And I was lucky to be one of them. Standing there in that courtroom at that sentencing hearing, I was able to see what happens when we all work together. What happens when the district attorney's office shows respect to its partners inside the criminal justice system. That's what I plan to return to this office, is showing that level of respect, to show that cooperation, that collaboration. I plan to build alliances with people, with law enforcement, with other prosecution agencies throughout the state, with those important organizations that help victims, and those wonderful organizations that help those that are mentally ill or drug addicted. I plan to rebuild and restore a relationship with law enforcement. These good men and women who literally put their lives on the line every day to protect our community, to keep us safe, to work together, to develop better ways to investigate, to work together, to train, to be more effective in critical incidents, and to work together to engage the community, to remind the community that we are all in this together and we need each other to make this a better place. Finally, I plan to bring back a lot more trust and a lot more hope inside the District Attorney's Office. I plan to change the culture of the District Attorney's Office, a culture which will actually retain its valued and experienced prosecutors, not see them leave, but instead have them stay to build a new generation of prosecutors so they can better address justice and better help victims and better keep our communities safe. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the reasons I am running. I know that by working together, we can make this District Attorney's Office better, and it will be better. And that's why I'm running for Salt Lake County District Attorney. For the last 10 years, I have worked hard to earn the trust and the respect of my partners inside the criminal justice system. And I will work just as hard to earn your trust and your respect should you elect me as your next District Attorney for Salt Lake County. I'm Nathan Evershed, and I'm running for Salt Lake County District Attorney. Thank you.